Oh god, this one. Once again, it has been almost a full month since the last time I played. Yet it doesn't feel as long, I don't know why. Welcome back to Deathmark. My friend's dead again. Mary's still gone. I's dead. We still have... At least Madoka and the old lady are still alive. Let's properly end the chapter. And move on to the next one. It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. It's only been one day today? That's actually unusual. I've actually been looking over the recordings again. It's always been like... Did I see this in the last chapter? I might have actually. But it's always been like a 3-day gap. We're like a boat adrift on the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end? Hey, Mr. Ishiki. Looks like we wasted a whole day. Is it going to be like this every day? Probably 2 more days. If you're done checking in here, why don't we take a look outside? Mary said unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's curse. And if I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only other person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk. That explains why we've only had TV dinners and snack food to eat. But sitting and waiting isn't going to accomplish anything. I'd rather not wind up forgetting my own name like you. Not that I completely believe that curse is real or anything. Baka? Not scared? Totally don't believe in all this. She raises her voice to hide how it shakes. She's still stubbornly sticking to her denial of the existence of spirits in the Mark. I know she's already accepted it. After all, she went through it herself last night. Ghosts and curses don't exist. Why does this have to happen to me? Oh. Hiro is startled at the sudden knock. Alright, who is it? Who is our second marked partner? I need Mary to know it's a mark bearer. Sorry to impose on you so late. A tall, thin man walks in. His skin is as white as a sheet and dark circles nearly swallow his eyes. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. You're Yashiki and Hiro, right? I heard about you in the Mark from Yasuoka before I came here. Right, Ma'am Yasuoka, that was her name. I totally forgot because it has been a full month, almost. Something about Miss Zu, too? Sounds like you had a rough night. Seems to know Yasuoka. Maybe she's following through on her promise to send to help us. Well, let's get introductions done. I'm Shuji Daimon. I think you can guess my occupation. Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain, thank goodness. He gestures to the stethoscope around his neck. A doctor. What kind of business brings a doctor like you here? Diamond's eyes flicker over the suspicion in Hiro's tone. No need to be so defensive. I have the curse scar, same as you. The Mark. He unbuttons his shirt to reveal a familiar mark on the left side of his chest. Is that right over his heart or like the opposite side? It just suddenly appeared one day. Though to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it. Curious? Did you know about the mark before Yasuoka told you about it? Yeah, that's right. There's mention of a strange scar in my grandpa's records as a military physician. Military physician? Are you a military doctor or a regular doctor? I did some personal research. Military physicians' records would mean that they'd be from the Second World War. More than 50 years ago. Wait, the Mark was a thing 50 years ago? No, but what? That doesn't add up. Rumors of the Mark only started about a month ago now. If it was mentioned in those records, the rumors would be much older. There's a reason for that. Patients with the Simpsons were kept in a secret army laboratory. After the war, all top-secret documents related to the war were burned. So there's a big government cover-up about the Mark? That seems serious. Except for the clinical records I found. A secret lab, huh? That's kind of hard to believe. Dr. Diamond, you don't mean to say the mark was used as some sort of biological weapon? Wait, really? We're going that far? Every country had at least 1 or 2 soldiers who were divinely possessed. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war. And they were backed in the corner. And we're in Japan, so... Oh boy. How unscientific. Don't you think so, Mr. Yashiki? I'm staying out of this. I guess so. You seem pretty calm about this. It may be your cautiousness is what has kept you alive this long. Too bad it hasn't kept others alive. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier. Cannon Soldier? That makes me think of the... What? That makes me think of the Batistava cannon? The funny thing is, I think I saw a word like that in Digital Devil Saga. I want to say it's like the same, I want to say it's like Hindi stuff, but I'm not completely sure about that. I'm not about to, don't quote me on that. Dr. Diamond, where is that lab? Unfortunately, I have no idea. Sorry. The documents my grandfather kept don't give any details about it. I see. Hey, Mr. Ishiki, that 13th Army Engineering Lab, it's the shelter Tsukawa went to. That place in the sewer? I wanted to keep it secret, but if I'd rather not die from this mark, I'll tell you. This shows the entrances to the 13th Army Engineering Lab. Whoa, are you serious? In his excitement, he starts coughing. My apologies. Where did you get that hero? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were storing his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Miss Tsukawa stole it. I accidentally let it slip to her. She loves strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I thought as much, though. Whoever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Using the occult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense. But if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it. I suppose that's just how she is. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, Hero? He could have been. All I know is he was an engineer with the rank of captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved with the engineering lab? And now both of you have a mark? Yes, that would be correct. That and our lab coats are probably all Hero and I have in common. From what we understand, people with the mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that'll help us find the truth behind the curse. It's also the origin of the Cannon Soldier. And that reminds me of a statue that traces Miss Zu in the shelter. It might all be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from each shrine. We'll see about that. Dr. Diamond gave us a lot of info. We'll have to thank Yasuoka for introducing him to us. The fates are indeed mysterious. Dr. Diamond, will you help us? Yes, of course. Just don't expect anything physical. Are you sick? You don't look so well. He did cough when he got excited. He might have a condition. He definitely looks like he has a condition. Yeah, something like that. I don't practice what I preach. His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormally thin for a man his age. It's possible that he's gravely ill. So we're heading to the shelter? About that. We were stopped from going further by a locked door. And a dude who was behind the locked door, if I remember correctly. That strange old man was there too. I doubt he'll cooperate with us, though. It'll be difficult to break him from there. Where did you enter the shelter? A manhole on K Miyamachi North Road. I see. Shows the map and studies it. You're right, an entrance is there. But there seems to be one other one. It's at M No South Alley. Have you tried going there? No, not yet. First time I've heard of it. Well, let's go there. Hopefully we can get in. cannon soldier, huh? That's what was a new mark bearer diamond to the mansion. Toss up. You don't need me to read all this. This is just... I don't even know why I'm reading it, honestly. Did the soldier's curse spread to the descendants or something? Is the mark genetic? I feel as though that could be more of a coincidence, but it could also be intentionally designed. And unlike the other ones, I noticed, like, unlike the other ones, Ice just straight up says dead. No question about that one. Which is funny because, like, this one's dead, but yet we found, like, Suzu's eye missing. Or Suzu's eye on the ground, if I remember correctly, and that one's still missing. I guess we're not in denial about this one, but Shuji Diamond decided to become a doctor because of his army physician grandfather. He currently works at a clinic in each city. His reputation suffers due to his dry bedside manner, but he's very skilled. Rumors say his health is failing too. They're both smart, but Madoka might be a bit more reliable with the physical labor. Maybe Diamond will actually be able to carry a tune, though. Sickly doctor and aloof scientist. Meh, I don't think it matters. If I find... Let's actually head to South Valley and see if I feel the need to change later. Because that is a thing. Your partner actually does matter, and you need specific partners, as we've already seen with Yasuoka. I'm sorry about the fact that I'm eating, but I kind of need to have something for my throat, since that gets a little, I don't know, my throat gets a lot more scratchy, like, when I'm recording for some reason. Guess it's all the talking. I don't really usually talk this much. Map doesn't specify the location of the entrance, just that it's here. We'll have to search for it. I would imagine the manhole. But let's screw around first. Look in that window. Very descriptive, thank you. The entrance is there! No, it's not. It's just an abandoned building. Just what I always wanted in my horror games. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to see here. Like Kei Miyamachi, this role only has one. I'm sure this is the place. Manhole Lid is a place to grip it, just like the one at Kei Miyamachi. Yeah, good thing we brought the one who probably can do manual labor. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? You'd think the suit... I just realized I'm reading... I'm reading in her voice. Or my attempts at a girly voice. Again. Like, it's my fault because they make it blue, but also name tags would be helpful. You think the sewer department would, at least. The hell should I know? It was probably hushed up so those involved didn't get in trouble. He supposedly performed some terrible experiments in there, after all. Did she sound kind of excited? I bet the terrible experiments fascinate her. You gonna be a mad scientist? You gonna be a mad scientist after all? Lovely. Sewer smell, once again. The other entrance, the hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here, too. Alright, time to go down. Go ahead, Mr. Yoshiki. Will we find the truth we're seeking? Hell smeared with blood. Till next time on Death Mark Z. No. I'm not doing that. sight that greets us at the bomb is the same as what we saw at Kei Miyamachi. What is this background music? This is way different than the usual affair. The looming concrete walls and the suffocating, stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected. So this is the engineering lab. It's even more dreary than I expected. Wait, do you hear a song? Oh, that's not just background noise? That's not just in-game, that's literally... Or, I guess what I mean to say is that's not just for the player, that's for the characters. If it's not some kind of prank, then maybe the spirits of the soldiers are wandering around singing. You have no proof of that! It's entirely unscientific! Shut up about that crap! Sorry. Still, it's a little unsettling to hear an army song all the way down here. It's gotta be a supernatural phenomena. Alright, let's go back first. Your pitch black stains. Lovely. Oh, blood. Lovely. What? Impossible! This much blood would be... But doesn't that other thing bother you too? I'm not an idiot! Of course I notice! The worst... That spot without any stains. Yeah, the only thing weirder than a lot of blood stains is... when it just suddenly stops in a shape. Always bizarre. There's a clearly defined clean space in the walls if something had been there. Looks like it avoided being sprayed with blood because something was originally posted here. Poster or bulletin, something like that. Well, it's illegible now. I only end up drying up my eyes. Fields dry. Crackles and breaks off into flakes when I run my fingers over it. No tools, right. That reminds me, wasn't there like some hair or something when we went through the other tunnel? Wonder if that's gonna be a thing here, though it doesn't look it. Thick iron door, keyholes and rusted. Could open if I had the key. We have to find a key, lovely. It's bloodstained. It's an area within the stain that has a layer colored than the rest. Oh, it's just another mark. Or poster thing. Wait. Keep scratching it until it starts to crease and I manage to pull it up off the floor. Oh! See, part of me wonders if I mean, I guess there's no way for me to really know that's a worn-out talisman until I actually grab it. But, like, that kind of occurred to me, like, while I was watching the video back for, like, the last chapter. Because it would have actually been really helpful to, like, hold off on grabbing talismans until after I had, like, gotten past the quiz. Because I always found myself, like, sitting below 1,000. But, hardly a thing to think about now. Nothing I can really do about that, anyway. Posters all... Man, there were posters all over the place, huh? I'm sure that panned out very well. Same thing? Looks like the same thing. Light! This is an emergency light. This place is abandoned. Has the power generator been running for all these years? Oh god, I just noticed it's a four-way intersection. Oh god. Now we're really getting into the sewer level nonsense. We finally get into the spook. Something flows swiftly down the pipes. Okay. I didn't expect the game to actually stop me for a jump scare there. Or a scare... Well, whatever. Go right. No blood around here. Nothing to really see here at all, really. Bizarre. Dried blood is blackened on the floor. It's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died. Peek into the waterway and see something floating. Reach for it as I hold on to the edge. Somehow I managed to grab it. Don't be a worn-out talisman. Ah, it's a worn-out talisman. Flush. What's in these dead ends here? Whole lot of nothing. I'm so happy to have a sewer level in my visual novel game. Flush? No flush. What's in here? Intersection B. Wonder how many layers up that goes. Dead end. Yeah. Does look like there's only a wall ahead, but a breeze? Feel a draft coming in from in front of us. Well, there is a wall. Sounds like something to keep in mind for later. Lovely, I'm gonna have to find this one friggin' wall in this sea of very identical walls. Don't you just love sewer levels in video games? Keep going here. That blood isn't even all that important. It's just more blood in a sea of bloody hallways. Yeah, there's nothing else to really say about all this, huh? Oh, hey, this door's open. The air in this room is musty. At first glance, I'd say it's part of a medical facility. This is an operating room. This smell... Ah, thought so. There it is. Trying to lay over there for a second. What? What kind of skeleton is that? Ah, corpse. Oh, is that just a regular corpse? Usually Hero would be terrified, but at least for now she's fine. Once again, she understands this. So you're fine with stuff like that? What? We all have organs and bones inside us, don't we? There's a skeleton inside of you right now, Yashiki! Only E would be scared of them. Oh, screw. Hero skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again. I like how they switch to there so that we can put it in for either Hero or Daimon. To be blunt, the corpse is odd. What really draws the eyes is that cervical vertebrae has been severed. But the cut isn't normal. It's like it's notched. The only thing I can think of is that it was cut with a non-surgical tool. I have no idea why anyone would do something like... I have no idea why anyone would do something that cruel, though. You don't want... You don't want to know. That's generally never... You generally don't want to know why someone would want to do that. In any case, it's clear that the head was purposefully severed. Oh, decapitation. Lovely. The head was severed with a tool, huh? Of course, it's too old to tell everything. There should be a clue nearby. It'd be best to search the room. Yeah, good idea. Squelchy footprints. Or footsteps, lovely. Dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. Cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool, as we've been told. On good faith. Anything in these lockers? Nothing inside the metal cabinet. Cabinet with a glass door. Looks like there's something in it. Break the glass. Or just open it. I guess it was open. Notebook titled Research Records and a small gun? Those have deteriorated, but I can just make out what they say. 70th. Next experiment, Asura statue Male body and female head. Success. Asura. Asura's coming up again, huh? Then, natural phenomena. Spirit. Frequent. Hard. Continue experiments. That's all it says. What a treasure trove of information. Palm pistol! Those are the experiments, huh? You better give it a read. Didn't we just do that? What's in this locker? Or cabinet? Blah. It's a well-put metal cabinet. Whatever's inside should be intact. Dust flies up and blocks my vision. No! The dust! It's so dirty! A notebook with a blade cover. A notebook with a black cover. Blah! Good reading skills once again. A notebook with a black cover is left inside. Experimental human correspondence code. It seems to be a document about cryptograms! Oh god! I've always been bad at cryptograms. I've always been blah blah blah. I've always been bad at crypto stuff. Cannon. Weapons code name. That's Morse code, isn't it? Heavenly Buddha. Project's code name. Dot dash dot dash dash dot dash dash dot. Soul. Human heads used as materials. Looks like Wabun. Wait, Wabun code? Similar to Morse. So it's not Morse code. Lovely, because I have an idea. Because I can maybe translate Morse. So I can at least like figure out what Morse code is. I know what Morse code is, but I've never heard of Wabun code. Nothing else? I don't see anything else to examine here. Small palm-sized gun developed by the Army for self-defense. A number of unsolved issues, such as only holding one bullet and its unreliability, causes development to be cancelled. You can shoot it from long range, but something tells me you don't want to shoot it from long range. In any case, I don't think any of the three of us know how to use a gun. We should get Right. Right. Should I look up a Morse code chart just to see if, like, I can... Well, I mean, it's Wabun code, so it might... It's similar to Morse code, but it's not Morse code, which might just mean that that's the game's way of saying, like, oh, it's Morse code, but we're gonna have a little twist so that it's not Morse code, so you can't just solve it right off the bat. Hooray! Let's leave. I don't think there's anything else to see in here. Just heading back to one of those intersections. Can we check out this dead end again? Maybe something different will happen now? I feel drafts coming from the wall. It's possible, but it still concerns me. This is important for something, I know it. It's gotta be if we're pointing it out. Wish I could take a barrel. Whatever. What else is there to see around here? Anything other than that door? Doesn't look like it. Does not look it. I could open it if I had the key, so I guess we don't have the key. We do not have the key. Left side of this then. I step in view of an iron door that appears before me. The air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise. Presence is approaching. Is that Morse code? I hear beeping. There's an incessant beeping like from a telegram. Freeze? Oh boy. Beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. Dash dot dash dot dot. Hold on. No, hold on. I'm looking. I'm gonna see if I can find like a Morse code chart somewhere. Cause that's gonna bother me otherwise. Oh no. Oh no! If I can look up my friggin' like... Ah! That was quick. Darkness tightens around my throat like a noose. Without oxygen, my brain instantly shuts down. That was quick. Turn back. Look at the rest is following. Managed to escape. Okay, we literally just got this. Hold on. Alright. Triple Dots is the cannon weapon code name. The one I just failed on is Soul. Triple Dots is weapon. The first one is Soul. Let's try this again. I kind of want to keep going, but we'll freeze. Keep going is probably a death. It'll probably do the exact same death. It's like a noose tightening around my neck. Dash dot dash dot dot dash. Also, I don't think that's actually anything in Morse code, unless there's supposed to be a break in there I'm just not seeing. So this one is Soul. Oh crap. I want to say the Triple Dots is Buddha then? Point to your soul. Head. The beeping suddenly stops. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought, but I imagine we're gonna have to do that 2 more times for all the other, Wacken code or whatever it was called. I already forgot what it was called. Holy crap. The not Morse code. Hero seems terrified. Hey, Hero, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, obviously. Huh, she's acting different than usual. Yeah, we just got some wacky supernatural nonsense. Science can't explain that. Let's go. I think it's fine now. Understood. Nothing new. I'm gonna be looking at this... Wait. I'm gonna be looking at this quite a bit, huh? Wait. Wait a minute. Heaven, Soul, and Buddha. But... where's canon come in, then? Oh, whatever. Another room. Operating room. This may have been used for the same experiments. There might be records left behind. Let's look. Chainsaws. Absolutely nothing I want to hear in a game like this. Open the wire mesh door and peek inside, but I don't see anything. Go close the door and see paper stuck to the back side. Oh, come on, you tease! Another corpse? Looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. Dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. Cut by the neck is jagged. Must have been cut with some kind of tool. It's literally just the same. What's in the cabinets? Bell's attached to a handle on a notebook with a black cover. Tell disposal vat management record? Suppose 200 super dimension, suddenly iron door, half spiritualized. Hypothesize focus mystical forces need sacred object to erase. Safety valve release code diamond. Something else written. Kagura Suzu Bell's disposal vat management record. What in the world are these notes going on about? Disposal, half spiritualization? I don't understand half these words. Plus those bells I found don't fit this place at all. What kind of bells are these? Wait, what? Are those like those spiritual prayer beads that Buddhist monks wear? I want to say is a thing. It's a thin thread. Seems to be human hair. Oh, hey, human hair. That is coming into play, huh? Clear as pale gold in the light. What? Mark starts sucking at my blood. Ignore it, instead stare at the shining hair as if being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the real feeling that this moment. No, it's here. This place. I've been here before. Oh. We suddenly. Oh! We're getting our memories back now? Few hours left until death closes in. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else, that's my own voice! Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. As I thought, it's here. Words pour out from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories that aren't mine. Words and feelings I couldn't possibly know are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind that wall. Thought we were standing in front of that wall. Huh? Wait! Mr. Kazuo, what are you talking about? As the hero speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remembered something important. You sure you're okay? You're mumbling some strange things. Fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. For better or worse, Hero didn't clearly hear what I was saying. Still that voice. Could it be that my old self, the one I lost along with my memories, was talking to me? The feeling I got when I saw that golden hair. Maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that other guiding voice for a while now. I guess all I can do is rely on my old self. Disposal vat beyond the wall. Voice to find that. It's gotta be that wall, right? That's obvious enough, but how do we get in there? Okay, what can we find in here? Such ones are open. Found a notebook titled Research Records and an Army Short Sword. There's a sword? Letters in this notebook have faded, but I can still read it. Experiment miraculously succeeded. This divine protection. The Ura statue. Donated from H Shrine. Created by line statue makers using chisel. Donated by same family. Severe head. Tool together becomes the key. Finally our dearest wish. Projectile sword short? Blah. A chisel? Like for sculpting? Yeah, most likely. Impossible! How can they do something like that? That's just impossible! Chisel. Wait, light! Light bulb is flickering weakly. Very helpful, thank you. I guess now we know that, like, yes, there is definitely something off about that wall. I guess maybe that's all we'll need. Wall. What? An outline of a door flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that! What? What? Impossible! Isn't there a ghost thing? You can't see it? See what? We're on our own for this one, aren't we? Looks like Hero can't see the door. Mumble. That's spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose spiritual with spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods. Flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods. Is this what half spiritualization is? Just feels like a wall. Since the door has no substance. Tool that honors the gods. Probably this. Bell used in ancient Shinto dance rituals. It has 3 sets of small bells, 7, 5, and 3. Also called a Miko bell, it's meant to be used by shrine maidens. Prototype weapon developed by the army in the shelter. The spring is installed in the hilt, but it's so flimsy that it's destroyed after one use and was never officially adopted. So, it's literally a sword that, like, shoots. Okay. Just touching it okay? No, have to... Mumble, mumble. Strange words spill from my lips again. It's the priestess's tool. If a man displays spiritual power, it will be destroyed. So touch it silently. Hey, Hero, can you hold on to this for a second? All I have is questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. Touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Okay. Next instant, the door physically appears. What? What just happened? What'd you do? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I can call it that, the disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Sounds like the perfect time to make a save. Goodbye, June save. God. So long. I hate it. Maybe I should look through these again really quickly, as a just in case. Sometimes there is important information to be gleaned in here. Which I'm sorry if future mod you for the sound of my eating. Safety valve release password is diamond. Ah! God, your freaking eyes. Maybe secret objects are effective against spiritual beings. Better remember that. God, no! Game! Please don't show his eyes to me again. I don't know why. I think freaking close-up of his eyes, like, get to me, like, more so than they really should. Now people are gonna try to spook me with, like, Persona 3 close-up pictures. Let me look through all this again. Should probably keep the other 2 codes in mind. Remember, Triple Dots is the canon weapon code name. Not that, and not the one I already got stonewalled on is the Heavenly Buddha. Exposed 200, Sewer Dimension, Iron Door, half spiritualized, hypothesize, mystical forces, need sacred object to erase, safety valve release code diamond. I feel like that's the important one. Safety valve release code diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Alright. Push open the iron door and we head inside. Oh, lovely. What is this place? On the other side of the door is a large empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this the disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Oh, something's on the ground. A katana? Rusted army sword. I think what Hero picked up. Shouldn't have flats play around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues? Doesn't seem like they're being stored. Is this some kind of garbage dump? Just then, something's happening. Huh? Sound echoes off something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. As long as those eyes don't light up. I think at this point I just laughed, but what was that noise? Let's get out of here for now. Try to open the door to get out, but it's gone, isn't it? It's locked! What? We've been locked in? Oh, something's happening. Something's happening. What is that? Is that water? Cutting cold as invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. It is water. It's ice cold. A polar bear swim is not something I ever wanted to do. Quickly rises up to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Water underground? Hurry up and open the door. Oh god, we're in sewer level. I don't want to deal with this water. Please. We get hypothermia. Hypothermia is not exactly the first thing on my mind with this, but I'd rather not think about it. I have to remember. Over in those documents about the disposal vat. Oh, I see near me are the blue heads. Diamond. Diamond R hat head. I agree, but isn't that a zebra? God. Wasn't that the freaking zebra dude from Digital Devil Saga? There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction, down to a drain. Whoa! Ah! We survived! That was easy. But I imagine that was a one and done deal like the other live or die choice. No! My friggin' L-button got pressed. That's what I get for eating on the job! Ugh. Quickly look at my head and rub my eyes. Vision slowly comes back. This is... near a section in the underground shelter. Looks like we were drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. Oh, I hate this. We were lucky. Very nearly breathed a sigh of relief. Then I remember Hero. That's right, where's Hero? No need to be so worried. Wow, you! Haha, so it's you! It's been a while, you sneaky intruder! It's that old man in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. Try asking about Hero, but... Hero, whatever. My jaw's nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet! The water here comes straight from the T-Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. You're submerged in it for nearly an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. Relax, relax. Your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? Not as I groan. The old man's face brands like the sun. Oh, that's great. Not that it's been a reward for saving you or anything. But I am pretty darn hungry. And eyes me his smile sharp.